If you want to become a billionaire and you didn't happen to be born into a royal family, there are a few options. You could create a massive company out of a single brilliant idea, such as a new computer operating system or social network. You could also go into Warren Buffett route, making a series of shrewd, low-risk investments over a long period of time, and then watching the wealth slowly trickle in. And there's the Musk way. Musk made his fortune in a different way than most of today's well-known billionaires. Instead of just one brilliant idea, he had several good ones. Instead of a bunch of smart, safe investments, he made a few spectacularly risky ones. But there was a method to his madness. Even if many didn't realize it at the time, the total of Musk's bet made him the richest private citizen on the planet. And their world-altering effects, from privately launched space missions to an electric vehicle titan that has left the auto industry desperate to catch up. But the CEO of Tesla and the world's richest man isn't done yet. According to a recent study by procurement firm Approve, he is on track to become the world's first trillionaire. This is Diamond Hands, your one-stop destination for all things luxury. And in this video, we'll be looking at how Elon Musk might become the world's first trillionaire. Before we start though, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Now, without further ado, let's begin. The whole universe. With a net worth of $221 billion, Musk has already clinched the top spot on the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Musk's net worth could reach $1 trillion in 2024, according to Approve, based on an annual average increase of 129%. Musk's fortune is linked to his stakes in the two companies he runs, Tesla and SpaceX. Whoever becomes the world's first trillionaire will join the ranks of oil mogul John D. Rockefeller, who became the world's first confirmed billionaire in 1916, and Bill Gates, who briefly became the world's first centibillionaire when his net worth surpassed $100 billion in 1999. Following Musk in the race to the trillionaire title is Gautam Adani and family. Adani is the chairman of the Adani Group, a commodity trading company. Adani is ranked 11th on the Bloomberg list with an estimated net worth of $84.2 billion. Approve estimated that at his current rate of growth, he could cross the $1 trillion threshold 1 year after Musk. Zhang Yiming, the chairman and founder of Beijing ByteDance Technology, is third on the list with a net worth of $44.5 billion. He is ranked 28th on the Bloomberg list, but he could become a trillionaire by 2026. Two people share the fourth spot, as both could be trillionaires by 2029. Mukesh Ambani, chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries Limited, a multinational conglomerate based in Mumbai, is one of them. With a net worth of $87.4 billion, Ambani ranks 10th on the Bloomberg list. And LVMH chairman and CEO Bernard Arnault. Arnold is the third richest person in the world, according to Bloomberg, with a net worth of $138 billion. The spaceman. And no list of ridiculously wealthy men would be complete without Amazon's Jeff Bezos, who is expected to be worth $1 trillion by 2030. Bezos, by the way, is ranked second on the Bloomberg Index, trailing Musk with a net worth of $164 billion. He was the first person to reach $100 billion since Bill Gates, and he was expected to become the world's first trillionaire a few years ago. Approve stated that it compiled the list by comparing the annual net worths of the top 30 richest people from 2017 to the present. They calculated each billionaire's year-over-year annual growth rate and estimated when each would reach $1 trillion. According to Approve, only 21 of the 30 people studied have a realistic chance of becoming a trillionaire during their lifetime, based on their current net worths and rate of wealth growth over the last 6 years. The race to be the first trillionaire is still all to play for, as the standings can change very quickly, the company said. The rise of Musk. Musk came from a relatively wealthy family. He showed an early aptitude for computers, creating his own video game when he was just 12 years old. He moved to Canada at the age of 17 to avoid military service in South Africa's apartheid regime, where he attended Queen's University in Ontario. He transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in 1992 to study physics and business. Penn's tree-lined campus may also have provided Musk with his first taste of risky business ventures, as he and a couple of friends rented out an off-campus house and turned it into a nightclub. Then he was off to Silicon Valley and, for a brief moment, graduate school. Musk enrolled in Stanford's PhD program in physics, but dropped out after 2 days. Young entrepreneurs were beginning to realize that the internet, a newfangled web of computer connections, could be more than just a playground for nerds, and Musk wanted to give it a shot. Musk co-founded Zip2 with his brother Kimball as an online business directory, a kind of web-enabled Yellow Pages with maps, a brilliant idea back in the mid-90s. Elon and Kimball attracted investors and hired help outside to run the company, which struck deals with publications such as the New York Times. They sold the Zip2 to Compaq, a then-declining computer manufacturing giant, for $307 million in 1999. Musk made a clean $22 million from the Zip2 sale, and he quickly spent $1 million on a McLaren F1 supercar. Musk wrecked the car a year later while attempting to show its acceleration and accidentally launching it into the air like a frisbee. Unfortunately for Elon, the $1 million sports car was not insured. But by then, Musk had moved on to his next project. Peter Thiel, co-founder of Confinity, was driving with him in the McLaren on the day of the accident. Musk had invested his fortune in another online banking venture called X.com. In March 2000, the two companies merged, forming the company that would eventually become PayPal. Musk was named CEO, but the board fired him in September while he was on vacation, replacing him with Thiel, partly due to a disagreement over switching the company's servers. Musk still had a stake in the company, though. When eBay purchased PayPal for $1.5 billion in 2002, Musk pocketed a $180 million fortune. This time, however, Musk did not end up relaxing with all of the things his newfound wealth could buy. He founded SpaceX in 2002 with the almost absurd goal of colonizing Mars. The following year, he invested more than $6 million in Tesla, which was then little more than a pair of founders and a vision of electric sports cars. Both companies struggled in their early years, with Musk admitting that he used nearly all of the proceeds from PayPal's sale to fund the ventures. SpaceX experienced multiple failed launches, nearly putting it out of business, while Tesla ran into problems when its engineers discovered that its prototype battery packs were prone to catching fire. Thankfully, Musk's investments eventually began to pay off. SpaceX signed a $1.6 billion contract with NASA in 2008, and Tesla began mass-producing its first mass-market car, the Model S, in 2012. Today, Tesla is a powerhouse, controlling roughly 2/3 of the U.S. electric vehicle market. SpaceX is without a doubt the undisputed leader in private space exploration. But Tesla and SpaceX aren't the only companies Musk is invested in. He found The Boring Company, which digs tunnels, and Neuralink, a neurotechnology startup, in 2016. Both are now worth several $100 million. These two ventures are illustrative of Musk's mindset, which is illustrated in his fortune. Both are highly speculative endeavors. Neuralink is attempting to develop telepathic interfaces with machines, while The Boring Company seeks to revolutionize infrastructure. Experts say there's little chance either will pay off in the long run, but big money risk-taking is Musk's bread and butter. That same approach of throwing millions of dollars at impossible-to-complete projects is what propelled Musk from a lucky kid with a dot-com fortune to the world's wealthiest person, or at the very least, the wealthiest private citizen. The case for inflation. Of course, inflation has been a factor in determining the world's wealthiest people for many decades. Interestingly, the approved report suggests that Mansa Musa I of the Mali Empire widely regarded as the richest man to ever live, would have a net worth far exceeding that of anyone alive today. Musa ruled over a kingdom that accounted for nearly half of the world's gold at one point in time. His net worth is estimated to be $400 billion by some, though his figure has been challenged by many historians. That's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new to the channel to be notified when we upload more content. And as always, keep 'em hands shiny.